Alright, 6:14 a.m. 3/8. This is actually the 8th day, no Suboxone. Like I said, I'm not a heavy sub user, Suboxone user. Gotta be quiet because I'm at work, and honestly, when I get home, I don't feel like doing this. I want to do this because other people need to see just different people and different experiences of getting off of opiates, or Suboxone, and have quite the experience with all those. I have to say though, I think Suboxone is more powerful than all those drugs, because I could only take about a half of a 2 milligram Suboxone without throwing up. It's not to say that I could go without opioids. No, I could not do that for sure. It's just something about Suboxone. Like, I could do all kind of other opiates on a similar level to other people, but I was always concerned about my finances because I always like to party and be responsible. I've always had some control to my partiness. But, and then also, you know, I have a lot of natural pain. I've had 3 surgeries on this wrist right here. Had a metal device holding it together because it's been shattered. But oddly enough, that doesn't hurt as bad as my torn rotator cuff that I have in my shoulder. Possible torn rotator cuff. What's going on, it really hurts. But yeah, day 8, no Suboxone. You've seen the last video, you've seen what I was taking for about a month or two, the last month or two, when I was taking Suboxone. It was just like the size of a small bearing. Put it like this, I can make a sub the last couple of months. The last sub, I could make a sub last 2 weeks. I know there's people out there like, 2 weeks, 1 sub, 2 weeks. But believe it or not, you still have, when you get down to such a short amount of doing subs on a daily basis, and I was basically dosing twice a day towards the end, but not at the very end. It was just once in the morning for the last few days. But yeah, the Suboxone there's something with it. When I took it, I could definitely tell, like, you put it under your tongue, and after I do that, and every time I blink my eyes for like 30 minutes after that, I would see images flashing on the back of my eyelid. So there's something really hidden going on with this Suboxone. And by the way, when you find out, you know, you do research on Oxycontin, and Oxycontin being the #1 selling prescription all time, probably, at least for 10 years straight. You know, I'm not sure about the facts, but somewhere around it. Everybody knows Oxycontin was a big boomer. Same people that make Oxycontin, same people that came out with Suboxone. So, if you can't comprehend that, then if you can't comprehend that there's something sinisterly wrong with that, then jeez Louise. Alright, day 8, 6:30 in the morning. I start work at 6 o'clock. It's 24 degrees out there this morning. I actually feel, I'm gonna be honest, I almost feel normal. Day 8, no Suboxone. I almost feel fucking normal right now. Not like normal after taking a sub, just like normal. Not like I have a bunch of energy. I have a slight headache. I'm slightly tired. I did not want to get out of bed. It was so fucking cold outside. I knew it. And I have to get up at 4 to 4:30 every morning. And not only that, but I'm a bike rider. I don't have to be a bike rider. I kind of chose to be a bike rider. Had an opportunity to get a car, and I turned it down because I'm a dumbass. No. So day 8. All right, I gotta act like I'm working, guys. I got co-workers driving this way, so bear with me. I really love this fucking job. wanted to be when I was a little fucking kid. So yeah, if you can now, if you go back to one of my earlier videos, I did cheat with the first like 3.5, 4 days of no subs. I had 6 Adderall, which I could have got way more Adderall, which I declined because I have that type of control. I've always had that type of control. I could have got 90 Adderall if I wanted, but no. I had already planned on quitting subs right before I bumped into this Adderall. And when I bumped into this Adderall, I was like, I took it as a sign. So I took advantage of it, and it did help tremendously. Not, well, there was, the first day was rough. Yeah, the first day, I hadn't taken Adderall in like over a year, maybe 2 years. That first day I came back to work, I took that last sub, the last piece of that sub that morning, and I ate half of Adderall, and I think I ate another half. And I was fine in the morning, but then I decided to eat another half of Adderall at like lunchtime that day, after I had my lunch. And for lunch, I have a lot of fruits. And it didn't sit well with me. It just like, instead of giving me more energy, it really made me tired and delusional, and I was making a lot of mistakes. So, you know, Adderall doesn't sit well with me, but it helped. It helped. The following days, I did not do, like the following 2 days, I just like did Adderall in the morning, and that was it. And also, I think when I got home, no, I didn't, no, because I wouldn't sleep. That's another thing. No, I would stop doing it by like, the latest I can do it is like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., because if I don't, it will cut into my sleep, and I have to fucking, and for sleeping, me personally, I've been taking a little shot of NyQuil every night. Just a little, barely touching the tongue. Because you can get addicted to NyQuil for sleep too. But when you're going through an opiate withdrawal, plus you're throwing a few Adderall on top of that, boy, that doesn't help with trying to get to sleep. So, and I still have been taking a shot of nighttime to help me sleep. But yeah, day 8, if you can wing yourself down to like say where you're doing, you can stretch and a sub over a week. 1 sub. That's possible, guys. I'm telling you, that's how powerful this shit is. You could take a little dust particle of this shit, and it will probably snap you out of your withdrawal. That's how powerful. Just a little like dust on your finger, under the tongue, and then you're right back in the whole cycle of starting from square one, the withdrawal process. But I am an example of someone who never took subs heavy, but took them regularly for over a year, possibly 1.5 years, 2 years. And towards the end, I winged it down because I'm always thinking financially, guys. I have kids, I have responsibilities, I have goals, I have my own apartment, you know. I've had my own place for almost 5 years, you know. And unlike most people who did subs, they say they lost their social life. I think that's because of how powerful the drug is. Because if you do it the way they prescribe it, you will turn into sort of a hermit, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you're not an aware hermit. You're in a hole. Really puts you in an unaware hole. So it's good to spend time alone, but not if you're aware of it. Which sounds painful, but trust me, it's necessary for growing. Yeah, so yeah. Day 8, freezing, got mini clothes on, 24 degrees outside. I was getting hit with snow. I got 1 layer, 2 layer, mini layer. Alright, I was just giving a day 8 update, guys, on how things are going with me, as an example. And I think that's gonna be it for now, guys. Alright, just giving an update. I'm out. Gotta get back to work, or I really do fuck around and get fired. Not that they wouldn't be doing me a favor. Let's just be fucking